Right, everybody, don't blame me. Blame Jack Daniels. This wasn't my decision. We only said it was going to be a dry race. It's raining in Hungaroring. Oh, it's wetter than the Thai women's ping pong team. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Lights Out League Racing Season 30, Race 5. Almost halfway through the season, and we are racing here in Hungary. We're in Hungary for more racing following Div 1's fantastic show and someone to report on the show. We are joined again by Mr. Jack Daniels. Good evening, Jax. How are you, my friend?
Hello. I'm very good, and it's good to let them know it was me. It was me.
You sound like Mrs. Doubtfire. I don't know if you've seen that with Robin Williams. Hello! No.
Actually, no.
No, it's a film worth watching. Robin Williams, definitely worth watching. But
Robin Williams.
Yes, rip. But yeah, it's a really, really funny film. Leonard says your volume is perfect this week, Jax. So he's absolutely enjoying it. And what we'll be enjoying as well is the Div 2 drivers starting off their quali, and it started off wet. Now, what makes this week extra special? It's one.
I'm just reading the chat. Sorry. Love you, Terry's.
Is that not you? Are you sure it's not you? Although they were speaking in the
Terry's my hero. No, it's not me.
We've got to figure out who this is. But it's a special race this week. Those that followed the Div 1 race, it's a mandatory tyre race. It's back, as requested by the drivers, where during the race they have to use every single dry compound, a set of soft, mediums and hards, at least one of each. During the race, they can use in any order, as many as they like, depending on strategy. And that's what it focuses on, strategy. Unless you're lucky like Callum and wait for a safety car to take the win. But what we will do is take on board Gisagu. He sounds like a baby. Starting his first flying lap of qualifying in the Hungaroring. Down the start-finish straight. Down to turn 1, where it's the most opportunist place to make an overtake. A right-hander hairpin, where you can do a switch back if needed to. There will be a second dose of DRS if you need it. As we go to set turn 2, you can be tricking on braking as you're going downhill. Tricky left-hander hairpin as well. You can see Gisagu just tiptoeing round the corner. Put your foot down to climb the hill past turn 3 up to the blind-hander of the left-hander of turn 4 at end sector 1. Sector 2, you've got to find the right rhythm. Every corner you've got to position yourself right for the next corner. The corners are sweeping and you build speed as you go. After the chicane, as we approach turn 6 and 7 now, again you can overtake just before the chicane if you've got a good launch out turn 5. Avoid invalidating rounds the sweeping corners, as I said, where you want to build speed coming out at the exit here of turn 9. Foot down, flick round the left-hander of 10. Round the turn of it's not going to be flat out though in this weather. Round turn 11 under sector 2. And then 3 corners to go. An overtaking opportunity to turn 12. If you brake later, 90-degree right-hander approaching the final couple of corners, replicating the start of the lap. 2 hairpins, left-hander first, followed by the right-hander of turn 14, where you want to prioritise the exit here. Go in slow, put your foot down, get on the throttle as you exit to cross the line as it creeps up to you. First lap goes to Gisagu with a 31.4, jumped initially straight away by NASCAR Freak, who showed great qualifying last week. Good evening, Callum. Who are you looking out for this week, Jax?
I turned my brain off briefly there for a second. You were in a good flow there. I have, I don't know if it's drying up this session. That's also a secret to me. But I think Benji is, I think, right now the best and the hottest driver in Division 2. And I think he can be the quickest, but it's all down to the strategy in the end today.
You say that, have you just seen Glenn go into 130.5? Now he's got a confidence in this lap already, and we do know with the intermediates that drivers will be doing 2 or 3 laps on these tyres, so we'll see these times tumbling. As Benji, as you mentioned, goes onto the front row with a 30.7. It's just over a tenth behind Glenn. And it jumped by Reddy McKinnon. So,
yeah. I think we can possibly see the next time being a 29 almost.
Definitely 29s. And then if the weather conditions do dry up a bit, then they'll definitely plummet.
And if it's drying, maybe Terry's sitting in the pits, also Benja, Deza and Lennon, maybe they're thinking it's not worth it. Let's wait until the sun comes out.
Well, they do. I hope they realise that they don't have to save a set of intermediates for the race. It's the sort of Terry's move that Terry's would make.
Oh, now there's some movement. But Terry's, Benja and Lennon still talking in the garage. But I think it's already drying up. I see no rain.
I see no rain either. As we see Dunsterino go P7. I think he's currently leading the way in the Div 2 Challenger Championship, if I might be... No, it's Kessler now, isn't it? Dunsterino missed last week, but there's 11 points between them. So he's definitely in for a shout. Kessler's above him, currently P5.
11 points ahead, yeah. With a nice win in Saudi.
Sygate. I always think with Sygate, he's always Mr. Nearly. Like, he gets himself into a position that he's challenging and ends up making a mistake or get caught in an instant and always just falls out. Currently P10, so he's not liking these intermediates, and there's one or two drivers going onto the softs already.
Yeah, Sygate is Mr. Consistent.
Yeah, he's one of those drivers that consistently shows up, which is very rare in league racing. Magel just coming around the final corner. Why do you cry, Magel? Crossing the line on those intermediates. Front row for Magel. 30.5. He's pulled that one out of his arse. Jeez.
But Regan already jumped him. Front row, you say?
He's on the front row, yeah, and then Guna's just jumped him, though. Guna showing how good he is in qualifying. Nipped that pole position a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? Was it the one that you nipped your first pole?
Yeah. Was it Saudi?
These times are tumbling. Keys had got himself up there. Josh on the front row. Glenn eclipsed him. Kessler up to P4. These intermediates still proving the better tyre at the moment. Sedder's crossing line for his first lap and takes the pole as well. 28.0. And Benji boy, your man to watch. 27.6. It's tumbling.
What were the pole times in Division 1 actually? 50.
14s. 114.4, I think it was.
So there's still maybe 12 seconds to find on the tries.
We'll catch Dazza here filling in for Danny. Coming around for his first flying lap on the Inters. I reckon there's still a couple of laps to do on the Inters before switching over. You see these times are improving. Dazza goes up to P9. Terry Red's on a hot lap. Should we keep an eye on him or panic him?
I'm already on him.
He's coming around the final corner.
Getting some practice in on Inters.
And Games told us DRS is enabled, which means soft tyres. And do you want to give your exclamation? Terry Red's on pole for now. A good lap from him. Keys Geezer P3. I think
enjoy it.
Enjoy it for now.
Why you can?
Before you speed in the pit lane. We're all waiting for it. We all know it's coming.
Quality can do it. But
keep an eye on NASCAR.
But in the race, you will do it.
He's filling in for Dan Morris. Very quick last week. And once they move on to the soft tyres, which he's on now, he's the first one to do actual hot lap on softs. So we'll see how his time is after Sector 2.
I was just roasting Dan Morris. Once he got a full-time seat again, he's not showing up. That's great.
Yeah, and Arsenal played yesterday as well, so I'm quite surprised he didn't show. But this looks like a better time here. already from NASCAR. Probably just needs to dial in the tyres. He's probably going to go back in, but he takes pole 24.8. So that's going to get beaten massively. Like an orphan child.
Oh my God.
Keys is not on a hot lap. Kessler is still on one though. Fastest middle sector. He's going to complete the lap. Might as well if he's got a better time.
Let's see if we can beat the pole lap on an Inter still.
It's going to be tight. He's coming. It's going to. No, I don't think he will. No, I don't think he will. He's going to improve his time though. Front row 26.0. So plenty of time to go. As we'll jump on with Lennon coming through for his first flying lap. Sat out the Inter run.
Slightly unsettles the car. Good turn in. We can hear the full traction control doing its thing.
I thought that was just Benedict. No. Everyone in Div 2 runs full as Lennon goes on pole with a 19.4, and I'm sure that's not going to be the quickest time we're going to see. There's NASCAR Freak. Goes with a 20.4, doing a second run on those softs. Is that me goes on an out lap. He's ahead. Let's jump on Dunsterino then. Let's see how he navigates his last couple of corners.
But he was 4 seconds down.
He must.
No, it's.
He must be doing another out lap. No, he's definitely beating his time. He's definitely beating his time. He's just not going to get pole. Trent, he's P5 for now.
Look how much he improved going so slow.
Regan McKinnon improves. As we got
We're
the
slowly approaching
Ferrari.
the times where we will ask ourselves, will someone beat this time?
Giesegout front row in the Ferrari ahead of his teammate 17.4. These times are tumbling like a fat kid down the stairs. So we'll jump back on with Lennon, who's in the pits then, and we'll switch his tyres. NASCAR's in as well, using all the bit of track as possible. We've got one of the Hasses. It's Gunnar, and Gunnar's on the front. The Challenger drivers, first one into the 16.8. Benja on the first run on the softs, 37.1. He's messed up somewhere. His teammate just behind. He's going to improve. Improves up to P6. McLaren, Sygate first. Front row for Sygate. 17 flat. His teammate front row. P1 in fact. 15.9. This qualifying session is going to be an absolute classic, I believe.
I think now that we arrived in the 15s, it's getting close. I think
Josh
we
up
could
to
see a 15.3 or 15.4 for pole lap.
Josh up to P4. And Benji, 15.9. Oh, 4 thousandths ahead of Clen.
Nicked it off Clen.
Robbed his keys. I got Mercedes next, I think. Mr. Behenchod goes up to P8. So he's not quite got his car dialed in. Benja is on a hot lap though. 14.5 seconds improvement. Anyone who can improve that time. Oh, a little loss of traction coming out of turn 13. Straight in the pit, so thinking he's going to save himself some tyre wear. Kiesegeezer doing his first flying lap ahead of Terry Reds. Kiesegeezer invalidated though. This track's tight. I got myself mumbled like Terry's and his brake pedal.
Terry's coming around the final corner.
Will he get himself a shining light on pole? It's looking good. It is 15.8. Half a tenth ahead of Benji. So those three at the top, just over a tenth between them.
But how much time is left?
Couldn't tell you. 3 minutes.
I think maybe Terry fueled up.
It's going to be a quick in and out. I think that might be Terry's final lap, you know. He might have got himself out of sync. Kessler in the Red Bull. The lone Red Bull this week. Saw his teamates from Div 1 racing absolute blinder.
And that's also good that they don't have so much time on themselves, because if you race now 3 tires, you have a used one for the race, which is not ideal, but if you want to pit after 2 laps, also not a problem.
Well, I think that's what a lot of the drivers found when the safety car ended, is that a lot of drivers went on the soft tyres, and
it's like, shit, it's used.
Yeah, in the space of 4 laps or something, they were out of their peak. So that's why we saw the likes of Amadi on his mediums capitalise on that.
Off like 14% from qualifying,
and then add on a couple of laps from the safety car. You know, you haven't got much to play with.
Pretty smart to not race the tyre in quali.
This is going to be a good time from Kessler, I think. Good enough, P8. Interesting. As we keep an eye on NASCAR.
Starting with 50% ERS.
NASCAR's 4 seconds up as we went on him. Can he get himself at the peak? He does. 15.6 for the Sauber. Woo! Josh is coming around with another lap. Not very good, so that's a warm down. So should we jump back on with Terry's on his other lap then?
He's
Slightly,
not
improving.
Just
smidge down.
And when he sees him plummeting down the order, he might think Nath is not mapping with this strategy in qualifying.
And he's messed up. He's done. He's done. You can't park there. The warden will be all over you.
Did he run out of fuel also?
No, I think he just messed up and realised he wasn't improving. I reckon he lost a lot of time coming around turn 4.
Right, who will be last over the line? Takes a great chance. Lennon or Josh? Josh is a good contender. I can't see the time if he can make it.
Benji's coming over now.
No, he's not making it. Lennon will be the last over the line.
Okay. Sygate running P6 at the moment. I think that's Kessler in the pit, so Kessler will be starting highest. P9. That's him done.
Reagan, I couldn't really defer.
Josh, P7.
Reagan improved by 1 second.
Benja. Get off the bottom. He's wiped his bum. He's P9.
Could be close for pole for Reagan.
Ooh, row 2 for now. Just behind his teammate. As Keyser will start P6. His teammate is coming behind Daza, who does want to start P18. And he won't. He'll be starting P8. The highest. Magel will start P15. As Guna gets himself onto row 1. Terry's will start P3.
In fact, Lennon didn't cross the line as last.
Oh no, Dunstorino P10. Lennon will start at the back of the grid. Incredible benchard behind his teammate Setters. Gisagu P10. So NASCAR will start on pole. Your man Benji P5. Josh spun at turn 14 when he was up. I think he's gutted.
Really lucky.
Terry's was very lucky. But NASCAR back-to-back pole. Is it back-to-back poles? No. Well, he's got another pole anyway. But Guna takes pole for the challenger. Terry Reds is actually on pole for the professional. His first pole of the season, and he's like you said, he's a lucky bugger.
Lennon messed the strategy. Yeah, that happens when you drive a Ferrari.
So an American on pole again, 15.6, 2 tenths ahead of Guna. First in the challenger. Terry Reds P3, but first in the professional. Regan McKinnon on row 2 with Benji and Clen on row 3. Keys Geezer P7, Feathers P8, Pench P9, and Geezer rounding off the top 10. Sygate and Dunsterina side by side with Daz and Josh just behind Benja, and Castle on row 8, Magel and Lennon on the back row. And be interesting watch to watch the Ferrari of Lennon carve his way through the grid. Who do you reckon is going to be one to watch, Jax?
Terry's, because I whispered him a good strategy. But actually, Lennon, while you still have time, can you give me another mic check? Is it still good?
I think so. Yeah. Oh, my name's not Lennon. Yeah, sure.
But you sound like him. I think so.
What, at the back? Lennon says Ferrari doing Ferrari
Seems
things.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, sir.
Let's do a bet. How many safety cars we see today?
I'm gonna be like Div 1 and see one of each, I think.
I would say no safety car.
That'll be a lot for these Div 2 boys. They tend to have a little bit less spatial awareness than Div 1. But they do call this track Monaco, similar to Monaco with how close the walls are. There's not that much run-off area apart from 1 or 2 corners. So if someone misjudges, slight bit of contact, we know how the handling model is on this game. They're going to have no tyres left. Who are your podium sitters? Who's winning this race, Jax?
I reckon... Wait, what's... Nesca showed good pace last week, so he's a contender. Terry's as always. Benji for sure, because he's very speedy. And maybe we see a surprise and see... Is it a surprise? Clan?
You say so, but he got himself P3 last week. So, his first podium of the season. And he's only joined us for a couple of races after missing the first couple. So, maybe once he's got himself settled, who knows? I'd like to say Guna to kind of stay up there, but what we found is he's missed a Saturday. He's taken that mantle and he's has some great qualifying performances, but just doesn't manage to keep it going in the race.
He's a quali merchant like me.
A quali sweat.
Right. Who's
again, it's a difficult one to overtake, isn't it?
It's okay. If it's in a DRS train, it's terrible, but with a tire offset, it's possible.
Let's have a look, shall we? I reckon we're going to see... I'm going to go... I think NASCAR's going to pick up those penalties. He did that last week, so I don't think he will. I think I'm going to go Terry's for the win. I'm going to go...
Now you make him nervous.
Oh, no, yeah, that's the point. Benji P2, and I reckon Lennon's going to snake his way up from the back. I reckon he's known for that.
Right, Terry's ready up 30 seconds.
Right, a strategy. Lennon, the only one starting on the hards. He's done the Callum strategy. Interesting from Lennon. We've got 4 starting on the mediums. NASCAR, Regan, Don Sereno and Josh, and everyone else doing the start on the softs. You started on the softs, didn't you? Do you find it the best way to go?
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I mean, Lennon will have clean air once everyone pitted. Maybe he will have a few medium runners in front of him. But my point was always to get the worst tire out of the way first, which is the softs here, because they die down after 2-3 laps.
Yeah, like I said in the first race, it's the if the chance of a safety car coming out is reasonably high.
But if you go for it and stretch the stint of the softs, you avoid a third stop.
Yeah. So NASCAR's leading us round through the chicane of this 4.3 kilometre clockwise circuit. 14 corners, 8 to the right, 6 left with 2 DRS zones. 1 on the run down to turn 1 with a second dose on the run down to turn 2 if he doesn't quite make it. There is 25% chance of a safety car, and same for VSC. And difficult track for some, this one. It is great track for fans. There is certain positions where you'd see 80% of the track, which is not normally the case for most circuits. It's the third shortest track on the calendar and second slowest after Monaco. Drivers not much on the throttle, only 44%. So tyre strategy is going to be ever important, hence the mandatory tyre. NASCAR,
Yeah,
just go.
I think if you watch the re-race as NASCAR on Verstappen's position, it's always interesting because the race doesn't go from overtakes but from strategy, which makes it interesting. If you remember Alonso versus Hamilton.
Is this one where Hamilton was on the grid on his own? That one?
Yeah.
It's 4, it's 5. We've got a Div 2 race at Hungaroring, and it's lights out. Away we go. And we'll jump on Terry's. He's got a great launch from NASCAR. He got messed up his pit box, like Jack says. And it looks like he's got ahead of Goon as well and takes the lead of the race. Goon is defending the inside of turn 1. Terry should have the inside of turn 2. But Goon has stayed ahead and taken the lead of the race. NASCAR's already lost 7 positions down to P8. One of the biggest losers. He's got an L on his forehead. Great start from Sedders up to P4. But Gunnar for the Challenger Championship in the lead of this race ahead of Terry Reds. Sygate and Benchhead changing places. Benchard round turn 5 as NASCAR and Keyser side by side. Keyser, of course, getting a little practice run in the Div 1 race. Caused himself just behind the Sauber. So clean start for everyone by the looks of it.
Looks all nice and tidy. Sedders already up to P4 also.
We've lost on Storino. Yellow flag, round turn 8.
Seems to have spin.
Yeah.
William said, let's have a meeting on the back.
Yeah, no, damaged wing for Magel. We'll probably see him pit and get off those soft tyres straight away. He might as well. Damage limitation. Dunsterino, I think, has got a damaged wing as well, so we might see him pit. Unfortunately for him, he started on the mediums. So his strategy is going to be out the window as Benja does pit. Benja pits, sorry. That's strange. Magel's carried on the one with the actual damaged wing. Crazy. But Goon has retained the lead of this race still. DRS is now active on lap 2. And we've got a train all the way down to Benchard, who's picked up a 10-second penalty for corner cutting. Yeah, naughty boy. A strong start from the Haas here. What do you think of that? Mr. Saturday. Still time to go, but good start.
I mean, Gunar's doing well at the top.
Terry Red's keeping composed at the moment, but he's got Benji all over his rear gearbox. Not like they've got front ones. They don't have front ones.
Lead change here.
Well, Terry's really close, and he's stayed really close to him coming through the final couple of corners. There's traction out the final corners, imperative for Gunnar. But Terry's got a better one. This should be an easy overtake for the Visa Carb. As we see Keys pitting. The yellow flag as a Haas has gone off at the back. It's Josh on the final corners, span round. Keys and Magel getting off these soft tyres already. Making that early pit stop, like you said, get rid of the poorest tyres first. But Gunnar losing out 2 positions to both Terry's and Benji. And Terry's now in the lead of the race for longer than a second.
Yeah, Benji's looking to get into his usual position. We have Kieser in the pits on the hards, so he can extend his stint. And also Lando already up to P13. Making quick progress here.
His teammate just getting done there by Dazza. Dazza overtakes the baby. Oh yeah, he's almost a second behind Terry's, and if Terry's can shake him off out of that DRS, must be a brilliant drive, which he has. Benji struggling through that middle sector, as it's happening to Glenn here, losing out a couple of places, and there's Haas again. Josh struggling out turn 11.
Not having a good day yet.
Ow, Setters blocked the pit lanes, disqualified. What's he done that for? Oh, there's a Mercedes out of the race then.
Maybe he did a mishap and stopped. Or
maybe
into the wall, but he's still going.
Now I'll tell you what's interesting here is Benji's pit off the softs onto the mediums quite early, but he's opened up in some open air. He's got 3 seconds with Josh ahead of him to put in some laps and try and do an undercut on Terry's. I think Terry's will try and do what you did actually, and try and extend these soft tyres. Do you reckon you extended your stint a bit too long?
No. But
was that your plan all along?
I was like 70%, so I wanted to make the stint as long as possible to have more room on the mediums and hards, so I don't have to look after them too much. But considering I spun the lap I wanted to do, maybe I went one too much.
We'll see Ferrari's exchanging places. Lennon now up to P9 and looking very good on these hard tyres. Of course, he's going to go probably to lap 15 to 17, do you reckon? 17, 18?
Should be 15 something. Yeah.
Goon. Early pit stop here for NASCAR on the mediums. Now that's a strange call. It's a bit of an early stop unless he's got damage. That's to be interesting to see. Daz has gone in too.
Someone's working for new wing.
And it is a wing change. So the pole sitter not having a great start to the race, and probably explains why he's dropped down the order.
And now it's an RB Visa 1-2.
And Terry Redd's in a comfortable position. He can control this race now. Look after his tyres to try and extend these one or two laps a bit longer.
Yeah, but don't get too comfortable, because otherwise you speed into the bits and then everything is gone.
Yeah, you still got to have some grip on your tyres to brake.
He's taking it very easy here now. Where's it tight? Mr. Benshot, also P4 now.
Yeah, he's going to kick himself with that penalty though. And it's not something we can rescind if it's something that he didn't think that he deserved, because he will be serving it in the pits. So he'll be dropping down quite a few places. Yellow flag. I can't see what that was. A Ferrari. Lennon?
No, it was
Gisagu.
Gisagu. You have Gisagu. I'm with Diesing Racing.
So Terry's and Glenn in the pits now. Lennon will go through and go into P2. Regan McKinnon's carried on his mediums. Gisagu's carried on, otherwise he'll end up double stacking. And Benji showing the pace in his car, goes past Terry's. And undercut done by Benji. And gained up almost 4 seconds. How incredible was that pit stop and outlap from Benji?
I mean, he had 2 laps now. And what I see is that you really fire up the tires. Once you go off from this juice softs, the car feels so much better. And you'll be like, oh, I'm flying!
Problem for Benji, he's stuck behind Gisagu and Kessler on these used softs in the middle sector. And Terry's can close that gap in a space of a couple of corners. Benji trying to do an overtake on the outside of turn 10. Oh, what an overtake from Benji. I think Kessler thought he's gone deep on turn 11 though. Would have gone with track limits. Well, he's made the overtake stick. He was past him before the corner. Contentious one on the inside of turn 13 as well. Oh, great overtake again.
Like, go on, I will open the door for you.
Yeah, it's probably... Although he's gone around again. I expect him both to get these soft tyres in the pits. Into the bin. Nagel and Bench at the back, side by side, through turn 12. Bench just ahead of Nagel now. So we see Glenn overtake the Haas of Josh down to turn 1. And should be a rudimentary overtake to P9 for the McLaren.
I think it's sliding very hard on these fairly new mediums.
Potentially is probably doesn't have the right setup. I think saw him in qualifying around the final corner. Maybe. Katami's wings. Still.
Terry's now behind Kessler. Will Kessler get beaten a second time at the same place?
Terry's has got to get past them. He's having a look.
Oh,
not quite as close. Not quite close enough though. Can Terry's do an overtake down to 12, or is he going to wait for DRS? Takes a look. He just doesn't have the aggression like Benji does.
Maybe now around the outside?
He might do a switch back. Kessler's surely going to go in the pits.
Yes.
Kessler doesn't go in the pits, so straight through for Terry's. But he's got Gunnar for company. Gunnar's got...
coming from?
I don't know. His mum's vagina. But he's not close enough to make the move. But he's pushing Terry's. And Terry should be looking forward. And he's looking in his mirrors. And just sees a hash. A hash? Potato hash? A Haas scraping at his heels. The front two yet to make a pit stop. And Benji in a comfortable position then. That just under 4 second gap to Terry's.
Which is dropping down a little bit. He has a good tire offset. But Benji already 6 seconds behind Lennon. And I think Benji should be on a 3-stop here. Lennon, if he is flying it smart, he can do a 2-stop and maybe win this race.
No, I think Benji can do a 2-stop. I reckon these medium tyres can do 15 laps. So it should be...
I mean, recommended was, I think, 12 laps on the mediums, on a normal 2-stop.
So you see Terry's is pushing. He's now under 3 seconds. And I noticed definitely in the middle sector, he was a lot quicker than Benji. As we see Dustarino past Magel. And that was Clem getting past Giza. And NASCAR whipping another Aston Martin. And up to P8 for the reserve Sauber.
Yeah, Terry's really charging through the sectors here like Cruella de Vil.
Cruella de Vil?
Yeah, she wants a new Dalmatina.
What's he doing? Skinning dogs?
He has an appointment later.
He wants all fur coat, no knickers. So he wants.
He wants to skin Benji and Lennon.
Well, he's currently skinning his time down to 2.2 seconds now this time, and he's on 2-lap fresher tyres.
Cheered up for Terry's in the chat. Where are his fans? Terry's.
Well, it's a coincidence that Terry's racing and his fans aren't here anymore. So
you reckon he's?
Yeah, he's got multiple accounts. Yeah.
That could also be a possibility. It's the biggest mystery of Lights of League racing since the last century. Who is Terry's Red's lover? And who is Terry's Red's my hero?
Cruella de Vil, apparently. Skinning dogs. Gisagu closing in.
There he is.
There he is. Gisagu with DRS taking a quick look in turn 1. It's not close enough to Saigate. He'll have another bite of the cherry. I think Saigate's defending this corner hard. Fari having a look on the inside. But not close enough to make the overtake as yet. Kessler thwarting off Benchard. Again, not close enough to make an overtake yet. And I think the thing with this mandatory tyres is that the order's out of sync, and until the final stint, the final kind of 8 laps or so, you don't know what the order's going to be. Yeah, you don't know what the order's going to be.
Oh, Rogan pits now. Lennon to the lead. I mean, it can all change so quickly because now Regan is pitting. We don't know when Lennon will pit. We could find Kieser at P1 at some point, maybe.
We've got a Mercedes crashed out. Henchard coming out of turn 10. Kept his car going though. Where will McKinnon come out?
Visible.
Kieser will go on through. NASCAR should just go on through. It's going to be tight at turn 1. Regan McKinnon defends the corner, but NASCAR should have better tyre temperature. Josh is in the pits as well to get rid of his medium tyres. Regan McKinnon, though, on those fresh, has the position. P7 then, the Visa Carb. Decent position. He's doing a meter.
He's doing Katami. It's a little bit of weaving on the straight.
Contentious.
That looked sketchy, to say the least.
It'd be the connection issue. It wasn't me, it was the connection.
Ah, yes.
They both caught up to Kieser. Kieser on those 8-lap old hards, doing a long hard stint in the middle. It's not bad to run here from Regan McKinnon. As it currently stands, Lennon's leading the way in the professional championship and Gunnar in the challenger, but it will all change.
Lennon's showing good pace here, only 1 second slower than his best lap.
Terry's on Benji at turn 1. He's got the inside, and that should be an easy enough overtake for Terry's with a second dose of DRS. There's nothing Benji can do, and Terry's was absolutely flying from 4 seconds behind. Has now made the overtake. Kieser and NASCAR side by side down to turn 2. Kieser has the inside as Regan McKinnon's already gone through. Can NASCAR have the run out of turn 3? It's Kieser's. Brilliant driving. Kieser, brilliant defending from the Sauber. And maintains that P7 for now. So Terry Red's advantage over Benji, and Terry's has the net lead of the race.
Yeah, Terry skinned the first driver.
After the skinning the dog.
Yes.
yes, of course.
I mean, it's look, no, Terry's already did his first stop. Lennon is still out. Pit stop down.
Yeah, which to me, and I've kind of found that with Callum. Like Callum was obviously got a lot more pace, but he's still a pit stop behind, and would have had to put a shift in to catch up. And Lennon, starting on the hard, is it the way to go? That's the thing for me, is he going to have that much pace to be able to challenge?
I think right now he would come out in P9 when he pits.
Is he going to be stuck in dirty traffic though? Yeah.
In dirty traffic.
Dirty traffic.
Dirty traffic.
Your CO2 emissions. Bleh. Kieser.
I mean, by the time he will have a good tire offset, so he could make. And nobody's in the DS screen there really. He could make quick work with them. But the problem is he has to do some work. But this happens when you start last.
Yeah, true. Kessler trying to thwart off Benchard. Benchard's... Oh! I think Benchard probably went a little bit deep at the corner and Kessler turned in. From my point of view, I'm sure it'd be something that'll we might see in the steward's room. But I think Benchard outbroke himself.
I didn't see you do it again.
No! There'll be no wings left. They end up flying like penguins. Regan McKinnon all over Gunnar. Gunnar's been slapped by Terry's.
Oh my god, Benji's really dropping down with only 2 older tires.
I just think Terry's got a lot more pace on this track. That middle sector especially is so technical. That I think Terry's
be sweating in practice the whole week.
That's most likely. Geezer. Down to P8 now as NASCAR's got past. Oh, that's a brilliant drive between those two. I'm sure Keezer's not giving that up too soon. Regan McKinnon has got it past Gunnar, and they're now chasing down Clen for P4. As you said, that gap between Terry's and Benji's extending every single corner. Over 2 seconds now.
Maybe Benji's taking a day off.
Maybe he's gifting points, isn't he? His pity points to Terry's to try and bring him in the championship. Magel in the pits. Getting rid of these medium tyres. Oh, it's quite... He had to pit early there, didn't he? To another set of mediums, so he's got to do at least another stop then. Magel.
That's right. Did anyone already finish his tyres? No.
No. I think it's the next stop. So Lennon's the only one who's got to stop twice. Leading the race still, but just under 3 seconds is Terry's, who's already pit. Regan McKinnon up to P4, passing the McLaren of Clen.
And Benji's, I don't know what to say.
He's just...
Scruffing out of the pole.
Well, again, it can all play. He's still going to go on the hards for the long stint, but it's still 20 laps. And it doesn't look like he's quite comfortable on these mediums at all.
I think it's safe to say that Lennon is on a 2-stop.
Yes. I think majority drivers are. Like, a 2-stop is possible. I think at the moment it's just Magel that... And maybe... depends how long Benji's going to go on these. Williams drivers struggling, as you said. Having a meeting at the bottom.
Is it me, or did Terry's had a bigger gap to Benji on corner?
No, I think Benji's dropped back now to 3 seconds, and he's in the clutches of Regan McKinnon. The Visa Carbs, they're hungry for a podium. And this is fine racing from Regan McKinnon. Hasn't had everything his own way in the season so far. And gets ahead of Benji, up to P3.
Regan McKinnon. What a cool name to have.
Yes. Scottish, isn't he?
6'7", 6.
Don't. No. Burn. No.
Out of your name, please.
Oh gosh. Don't. Everything in me tightens in cringe whenever I see kids doing it. It's just like, go away.
I'm trying to read now the names. Saget born in 2010, also Gunar's 27.
I don't think Saget was born in 2010. He's not. Sure, he's not 15. No, he's too. He acts too mature to be 15. Benji's already lost, dropping out to Regan McKinnon here. Benji does not like these mediums. And hopefully for him, he'll like the hard tyres a lot more as Clen is eyeing up the league leader. Got down to Dazza and check on this Aston Martin into team battle.
Oh, Lennon finally in the pits. What's he doing? His softs or medium? I reckon he's doing softs.
I reckon he's doing mediums. I hope it is the
so
mediums.
He wants to charge the field with the softs in the end.
Yes. And they'll be completely fresh unused. He'll have a spare start.
Is he staying ahead of...
He's coming out now. He might get caught in this battle. He's gone out behind this battle of Dazza and Kiza. And this is what I said.
Ferrari strategy here.
He's trying to do an early move. Aston Martin defending hard. Oh, and it's the easy move past Dazza. Dazza goes deep. Did he let him pass there?
Kiza
Surely not.
Like, you gotta be kidding me.
Lennon taking a quick look at Kiza. Kiza's a sitting duck on these 14-lap old hard tyres. Will Lennon make a move? It's a Williams, I think, has crashed out.
Oh, Kiza taking a shortcut.
Yeah, does he feel that he's squeezed there by Lennon? Or did he just have to make evasive action himself? But Lennon managed to get past them before the end of the lap, up to P7, and he's got 5 seconds with NASCAR ahead of him to push.
I think Kiza wanted to have a quick word with Dazza while he let Lennon through so quickly.
Both Williams pit in and Benji. So Benji in early pit stops onto these hard tyres. It's going to be difficult for him to get to the end, at the end of the race.
17, that should be possible because Len did it.
Yeah, it's possible. I meant it's going to be tough for him with traction at the end.
Yeah.
Benji.
But also Len will have problems in the end with the softs.
Depends how long this middle stint is. I'll tell you what
Needs
else.
to push him at least until lap 30.
An interesting battle is Sygate's in the pit. Is the Visa Carbs at the front. Regan McKinnon has caught up two Terrys. Now, will Terrys try and defend this or not waste time battling when he knows that Benji just pit? And Regan McKinnon's on a different tyre strategy. If Regan's the quickest driver, let him go. He'll, of course, have DRS down the start-finish straight in a couple of corners' time.
And he's pitting.
He's pitting, so he's not going to allow Benji to have a big enough undercut. And Regan McKinnon takes the lead of the race. Regan McKinnon! Glenn following Terry's strategy. Goon is in as well. Which promotes NASCAR up to P2.
Can Terry's come out ahead of Geezer?
Gonna be tight.
Now I had a deja vu.
So Terry's stuck behind the Aston Martins.
Everyone's stuck behind the Aston. And there's already behind.
They're side by side through turn 2. These Aston Martins, what you don't want to see, might crack. Does not want to see contact.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Dazzler goes ahead. Slight contact, thankfully no damage done. Keezer will be effing and jeffing in his voice chat, I'm sure. And now you can see Terry Reds screaming in his ear hole. Terry's on the inside, he's getting overtaken the same place as Lennon took him. And Keezer's lost out the same corner twice in a couple of laps. And Terry's not P5, but he sees another green car ahead of him.
There was some fine racing there from the Aston Martins.
Yeah, some good battling side by side. Could have easily let each other pass. We saw a lot of team play in Div 1.
Also Benji getting impatient with Keezer. Does Keezer have DRS from Terry?
May do.
But Benji already making progress.
But both will have DRS here, so shouldn't be enough. But Terry's will have DRS to overtake Dazza.
Terry's will hope that Dazza can keep Benji behind a bit longer.
And that's exactly what Terry's needed. So Terry's didn't allow Benji to do the undercut, and there's a couple of cars in between them. Benji, Benji. Contact, hits the wall as well. He's lost an end plate. He's gonna have to go to the end with a damaged car or pit again, and he'll be fuming. The championship leader.
Do you want to go to the end on the track like Hungary with a broken wing?
Absolutely not, no. He's probably going to have to pit again.
Yeah, Dazza was actually defending very well, but Benji was getting very impatient and just crashed into him.
Yeah, I didn't see a good enough angle with Benji on the outside.
So maybe he's pitting on another set of hards if he selected a harder tire compound, but maybe mediums can also do till the end. I mean, he has no other option.
I think
he's keeping pace here.
Keys is already on 17 laps. So you're probably going to pit now as Dazza goes on through. No double stack in there. Dunsterino will probably follow, currently running P12. Quiet race for the Sauber driver. Still behind his championship challenger Kessler, who's running well in P11 on those medium tyres. Geezer, some fresh rubber. Kessler's in the pits as well. Get those hard tyres on for the rest of the race. Dunsterino's carrying on through though. This guy's crazy.
I think yes, he's going wide. I think Benji is not having too much problems with missing end plate. Maybe he finds it.
He's still with Clen. Clen doing well in P4 at the moment. Net P3 after Regan McKinnon's pit stop. Regan McKinnon still needs to pit once.
And Lennon as well.
And Lennon as well, so net P2 for Clen.
But actually, Lennon will come out P5 around where Benji is. And Regan will
No, are you sure?
Terry's.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
9, 13, 14... It's going to be tight, I reckon, around Dazzler and Guna.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Although, if he pumps in some laps in this open air, it's still quite congested round Dazzler, Guna. Gisagu in the pits, getting rid of those mediums. If they're battling a bit and they're slightly slower, if Lennon can keep a good pace in open air, yeah, you're right, he should come out ahead of them, probably behind Benji.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a long way to go and needs to make another 8 laps.
Yes. So, all looking good at the moment then for Lennon. Strategy not too out the window.
Guna overtaking Desert.
At turn 3 as well. Brilliant overtake from the Haas. As we see Sygate and Dunsterino. Sygate
I
almost...
reckon Desert needs to pit now.
I think Dunsterino does as well, 20 laps on the hards.
Oh.
Incredible job, but you're just losing time the longer you go. But, yeah, good.
He pitted already.
Dunsterino's battles here with Kessler. Kessler's just pit onto some fresh hards.
Dunsterino still have to do the softs. So if he can do maybe 4 more laps.
Yeah, we saw some try pit stop on with 10 laps to go. As Dazza must have heard you. He's in the pits now. He'll get jumped by his teammate. Oh, it's the first one of the day. Italian hand gesture for Dazza.
Oh, what are you doing?
Hey, mozzarella. His teammate fastest lap, 1:18.4.
Did he set it 10 seconds? Ah, okay, that was a glitch. It looked like he was stationary for...
Do you know what? Terry's hasn't got one. Sygate goes through, and Dazza comes out behind.
Terry's. Against all odds.
Terry's chocolate orange for the win.
But maybe it's a safety car and he needs to pit for softs.
If the safety car comes out, it's in the hands of Regan McKinnon and Lennon.
What's the gap between Lennon and Terry's?
8 seconds.
Slowly eating into the lead.
Yes, getting with every corner. It's a 10th at a time. Benji's dropped from Clen now, 4 seconds. Keep an eye on Guna and Benji, both on a similar strategy.
And the Williams still having a coffee break.
They've had that extra pit stop, haven't they, with the damage at the start.
Yeah.
As Gisagu passed Dunsterino on those hard tyres. Surely he's got to pit. No, he's not pitting. No, he's struggling at the moment in this stint of the race, Dunsterino.
Yeah. Maybe he's need to bite through it now.
Aston Martin Dazza. Turn 1 overtake on Sygate. Easily done, up to P9 for the Aston Martin. Guna closing in on Benji. 2 seconds now.
Benji is not doesn't like the hards either.
Oh no, I think the end plate will have an effect, especially through that middle sector.
Yeah.
He's probably hoping for a safety car, so he can at least get a wing change and try and challenge for something. He's not going to go down too many positions. Like at most, he'll probably lose out a couple, depending on the speed of the cars behind.
Gunnar and NASCAR,
yeah.
Unless they still have to pit.
They're good. They're both done 2 stops.
Paris did it. NASCAR still has to pit. So NASCAR, Regan, Lennon and Dunsterino will get disqualified. If they don't pit. For the right tire. So Benji looking maybe for a P6 here.
And NASCAR's pit twice.
Sorry?
NASCAR's already pit twice.
Yeah, but he did double hard.
Ah, okay.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Round.
Where will Lennon come out now? Lennon plus 20 behind NASCAR.
But he'll be on very, very racy tyres. Very racy at the moment, this Hassel-Guna. Benchot getting the 3 seconds. Won't help his.
So Terry's looking for a win here.
Looks of it, yes. I don't think Regan, McKinnon or Lennon will have enough to challenge for that win. So Terry just has to casually go. Doesn't need to push this. He's got a good gap to Clem behind of 4 seconds. He can just cruise to the end.
Keep it cruising.
Keep on trucking.
Keep
Oh,
on trucking.
Magle's
Oh!
it's in the pits. In the pits. And Magle's had enough. Yeah, thank you, Magle. Appreciate it.
We are awake.
Guna now a second behind Benji. Benji's messed up somewhere. He struggled through that first sector. And Guna and NASCAR are going to be all over him in the space of a couple of corners. Benji definitely struggling now. And there's this middle sector which he's not a big fan of. And this will put a big dent in his challenge charge. He's got a big gap anyway, but this will get dwindled a slight bit. Because I think Terry's is behind him, isn't he? So this will be big gains for Terry's. Let's have a look.
Big gains. Like
big gains.
in the gym.
He's on the protein. Big gains.
Yeah, needs to put a fart out to get past Nagel here, or Benja. But he's still ahead on all the tires.
Actually, Keys is P2 in the Div 2 championship, but as Guna's actually got past him. Guna up to P5. Benji really struggling. But Terry's and Lennon will both close the gap on Benji. If positions stay like this, or like I say, Lennon's got a pit.
8 laps to go. We should see Lennon and Regan hitting every lap now. Who will pull the trigger first?
Dunsterino is still on 25 lap old hards. Credit to Dunster. Now it's be interesting to see where he comes out. It'll be a good barometer to see where Lennon comes out. Lennon now in the lead of the race. Terry Reds will go on through. See his teammate park into the pit box. Lennon then goes through as well. Onto those soft tyres for Regan. Lennon. It's a baby of Clennon Lennon. Regan McKinnon has come out ahead of Guna. It's a brilliant pit stop by the Visa Carb crew and comes out P4, but he's got 8.5 seconds to close down in 7 laps.
Now let's see how quick this goes down.
But at the moment, that's net P3. Dunsterino losing time all the while, now down to P15. Still got to pit. Definitely not the right strategy from the Sauber. Losing out to Josh. Kessler just ahead of him. Lennon's 2.2 seconds ahead of Terry's. Still going strong.
Regan making quick inroads here, almost a second now. Yeah, within 1 or 2 sectors. Actually, it's a second within 2 sectors. Purple sector 2, sorry.
You see Josh overtaking Kessler up to P13. With a new
Kessler's here.
Regan McKinnon, 6.5 seconds.
Right
I tell you what, I thought 8.5 seconds was nothing, but he's gained 2 seconds in a lap. And he's going to get the fastest lap. Something that Lennon can challenge for. Dunsterino can challenge for. Oh,
Oh,
someone's gone. Is it Benja?
yes.
He's facing the
It
wrong
is.
way. Oh, saw some cars coming. Let's get out of the way. Oh, good awareness there from Benja. I'm not having the best of
No safe.
races.
Yeah. No safety car.
No safety car. Big bottom lips out. I wanted to see a safety car.
I didn't want one.
I thought
I
it would
said
have.
it
I
anyway.
think it would have been absolutely brilliant. All the cars diving in the pits for some fresh softs. Lennon would have ended up at the front, potentially. Regan McKinnon maybe.
But Lennon will be overtaking now. I think Lennon will pit now.
Yeah,
I will
Lennon's got
say
to
he
pit.
pits now.
Yeah,
Yes, do it, boy.
I think
Do
Terry
it.
still would have got DRS, which have extended his gap on Glenn. There we
Wing is
go.
open.
It's like a post
Regan only
box.
4 seconds behind.
Udar Mail. Glenn goes through. Regan McKinnon charging with that fastest lap, 1:18.1.
Lennon will come out behind NASCAR.
Could this be a 1-2 for Visa Carb? Lennon dropping
It's
down.
looking very much like it. Unless the sauce go down in the bin very quickly.
Well,
Didn't I say Glenn on the podium?
you did.
That's 2 or 3. I don't know which was the third one, but I'm sure.
I can't remember mine. I did say Terry's win, didn't I? I said Terry's win.
Maybe.
I think I did. I think I said.
Someone said Terry will win.
I think I said Terry's Lennon was on there. Lennon was P3.
Oh, you said Lennon also. Yeah.
I think I said Terry's Benji Lennon. That was my 3. So I got 1 out of 3.
Well, Lennon can be happy with a P5 here.
I think.
Oh, sorry, he can do P4. I was reading the gaps wrong.
He could do
He can
P4.
make it to P4.
Yeah, I think chasing that podium will be a bit too much of an ask. Under 4 seconds, Regan McKinnon on Glenn. This could be a dream week for the Visa Carbs. Brutus and Katz having a brilliant race in Div 1. Can be eclipsed by the Div 2 boys. As NASCAR and Lennon have... Oh, lots of traction from NASCAR. Slightly clatters Lennon car out of turn 1. Lennon has the outside of turn 2 on fresh tyres. Still some collision going. Hard racing, still both going. Lennon will have the inside of turn 3. NASCAR goes off wide.
Oh!
And gets a track limits penalty. Oh, where's Lennon gone?
Lennon right the curve. He must be fuming right now.
I would be. I think it will. I think it was hard.
If you hold a to his head, he will explode.
It's a bomb. I think it was hard racing, but it was fair. I think it was just a bit too much wheel banging. Yeah. Oh, NASCAR having a look on the inside of Benji. Lennon having another look at the Sauber. This is going to be tasty down to turn 1. Or spicy, like Callum says. Lennon, good traction out the final corner. Should be an easy enough overtake. Whoa! What's the Sauber doing here? He's forcing Lennon to the right.
He must be watching the championship in this one.
That had a heart in my mouth then. I'm sure Lennon did the same. Run down to turn 2 and managed to make the overtake on the Sauber. That was heavy breathing time.
Making him a hard time. Yeah.
This is going to be a championship battle. Can Lennon try and make an overtake?
Battery.
Oh, this is going to be hard mouth as well. Benji didn't fight it too hard. Knows that Lennon's on a better strategy. P5 now for the Ferrari. Next up, Gunnar. It'll be difficult to make the move as yet. As we see Bench and Saige exchange position. Block up from the Mercedes at turn 1. But should make the move, stick with DRS P11.4. The Mercedes.
And Regan McKinnon's charge to P2 has come to an end.
Still 4 laps, including this one, to go. Lennon has got past Gunnar at turn 12. And the Ferrari now, this is probably the end of his charge, but some brilliant points from his starting position of P18. Incredible drive from the Ferrari. And the alternate strategies worked to an extent. I'll tell you, it's quite interesting. Clen is 2.5 seconds behind Terry's. That gap has closed.
Well, Terry's still loose out here. I mean, he should bite his ass if he does, but I don't think so.
The thing is, he's within track limit penalty territory, so he needs to be careful. Well, yeah, if he gets a track limit penalty, Clen's under 3 seconds, so Clen will jump in on penalties, so he needs to be careful. He just needs to.
In the background.
He just needs to take it carefully. Take it carefully. Lennon's left Gunnar with Benji and NASCAR to deal with. As it stands, Terry's.
Oh, Benji off the road.
Gone wide at turn 11 again, where we saw him early in the race.
Oh, NASCAR has 6 seconds.
Yeah, he picked up a couple of early penalties. Callum cheering on Terry's. Maybe Callum is Terry's secret lover.
Did he switch accounts?
Maybe. Yeah, Clen's called some of that time back on the penultimate lap. And like I say, it's within track limit penalty region. Terry just needs to keep it within the white lines. Callum says nothing secret about it. Aston Martin's at it again. Dazza closing in on Keyser. Once again, these two find each other on track throughout pretty much the whole race. And my crack is twitching.
Oh, really?
Oh no, it's Adrian Newey now, isn't it? That's what I call my promo, Adrian Newey.
No, but you were talking about Mike. You're correct.
Yes, yeah, I've called him Adrian Newey now.
My crack.
Just over 2 seconds, Clen, with 1 lap to go.
Oh, NASCAR and Benji are going. Oh.
It's going to be... Oh, there is side contact. NASCAR dips his right wheel in the grass and slots back behind Benji. Right,
Final lap.
Oh, taps the back of Benji. That wasn't great driving from NASCAR. In this kid that does karting. Opens up his DRS and makes the overtake. Does have the penalties anyway, so I'm sure Benji wouldn't...
I don't know what he's trying to do here with 6 seconds.
Benji on the outside.
Unless
Gets
he
pushed.
wants to get all removed.
Gets forced wide.
Oh,
Got a yellow, I think it's a
bit of
McLaren.
Cygate, run out of fuel.
Is he? Oh, yeah. Cygate. My guy.
Yes, minus 1.2.
Oh my god. Daz has got past Keyser then. That into team battle. Daz has won out.
Press start.
I did not know that, but I do know. Terry's coming around the final couple of corners. There's no way he can mess this up now unless he spins.
There's still a way.
There's still a spin opportunity, but he's held his nerve. He comes on the final corner, and season 30 at the Hungaroring, Terry Red's my hero, takes the win for the first time this season. Clen comes home with his best finish of the season, P2 in the McLaren. Regan McKinnon comes home P3, his first official podium, and takes P1 in the Challenger Championship. Big congratulations to him and the Carb team. Lennon P4 from P18. What a drive from the Ferrari. Gunnar P5. Valiant drive from the Haas. Benji P6 did well with that damaged wing. NASCAR hard driving P7. Dazza beating his teammate at the moment. Will he finish ahead of him on penalties? We shall see. Seashells on the seashore.
Oh, Keyser also ran out.
Oh, Keyser's ran out of fuel. Oh, no. But he still gets P8. Gisa Gu jumps Dazza on penalties P9 to P10 for Dazza. Those 1 or 2 expecting a safety car. That's funny. Benchard, P11, may get jumped by Kessler on penalties here. He doesn't. Kessler comes home P12. Josh into the wall P13. Dunsterino. That's probably the wrong strategy today for him. Potential
Bench of
early.
last lap? Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Dunsterino 14. Sygate. Still going Sygate. In his slow empty car. Round the final corner. Unfortunate there for the McLaren. Opposite fortunes for the orange papayas. And crosses the line as the final driver.
What a sad ending.
Yeah. It's like a trickle. Trickle. Big congratulations to Terry Reds. He dresses like a girl and stands on the top step of the podium and claims that victory in Hungary. Regan McKinnon gets the fastest lap, so an extra point there for the Visa Carb. Driver they given to the game by to Lennon. I'd probably put him as one of the contenders, obviously. Decided by the drivers. Terry Reds, first win of the season from the second row. Glenn from P6 takes P2 and P3 to Regan McKinnon with the fastest lane.
Sorry.
18.1. Lennon comes home P4 from P18. Guna P5. P6 for Benji. P7 for NASCAR. Giza P8. Gisagu P9. Daza P10. Who the fuck is Gisagu?
It's this Deasing Racing. Who the fuck?
He's an official driver, so he's on the podium. He's got a podium. I was trying to figure out if he's full time. It says Deasing.
For Danny Dine. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, first podium for Gisagu. Benchard, Kessler, Josh, Dunsterino, Sygate, Benja, and then Magel and Sedders both retiring from the race.
I have a sad message.
What's your sad message?
Racing
Disqualified.
Yes.
Oh.
He didn't read the Discord.
Yeah. Well, it's not like we couldn't put it any clearer. What a race. What a couple of races we had this week. A generically boring track has had some very good action on show, and some big congratulations to drivers for their first wins or podiums. Next week we are at Kota for race 6 as we start the second half of season 30. 7:30 p.m. UK for Div 1 and 9 p.m. UK for Div 2. My name is Alex. This is Lights Out League Racing. You've been joined by me and Jax Daniels. Peace out.